So, thank you very much for coming along. Today is a very special day because we are sharing with you all magnificent and beautiful oils that will allow us to get back on track for something that is happening very soon. I think is just around the corner, and it is back to school or not. We will see. Anyway, but exactly. I would like to say that we just have to be ready for whatever happens. Our kids are really looking forward to back to school, and so we are as adults. So this class, although is back to school for children, but it's for everyone, for parents as well, because essential oils can be used by everybody, right? So the essential oils I'm going to talk about today and the tips and the hacks that I'm sharing with you, of course, it can be used by you mainly, but for your children, which is the most important thing. So September is just around the corner. It's 3 weeks to go, and sooner we're just gonna start getting ready for that very important time of their lives, especially after what's been happening in the world right now. So the main aim of this class is to really empower you, and empower you by sharing with you 3 cool things about oils, 3 ways to use them, how to distress and stay healthy and getting ready for that go back to school, and also how to get these beautiful oils in your home, right? But before I start, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Marta. I'm a Reiki master. I'm also a teacher, so you understand how close is this to my heart. Of course, I've been using oils for a long time. The first time that I was introduced to essential oils, it was about 4 years ago, more or less, and it's been more recently since I decided to start sharing the beautiful benefits with other people. So here I am. So that's me. I'm also a Reiki master and teacher, and I'm certainly I'm crazy in that sense, right? About a healthier lifestyle and really contributing towards the environment at the same time. So as I said, we're gonna share with you 3 cool things about oils, and these are really cool actually. First of all, essential oils are safe, and I say that they are safe because our essential oils, doTERRA oils, are 100% natural. They do not have any fillers. They're pure, absolutely pure, and because they're so natural and safe, they don't have or they don't give side effects and no addictions. Probably you know that essential oils are extracts from plants. Depending on the plant, the essential oil is extracted, and the different ways to extract that essential oil that we're not going to go through, otherwise we will be here for a long time, right? But the different parts of the plants could be either the flowers, it could be the trunk, it could be the leaves, it could be the bulbs, it could be the roots, so many different ones. Anyway, and we all know the amazing health benefits that plants have, right? They have been used by millennia by our ancestors, so they knew exactly what Mother Earth was providing. So also share with you that essential oils are between 50 and 70 times more powerful than the herb itself. It just because the essence of that plant is being extracted, so it's like highly concentrated. Anyway, also share with you that we say that our essential oils are safe and pure and potent because every single oil goes through a process. It's about 8 different quality control processes that make them so safe. And those quality controls, they have granted the certification of being pure therapeutic grade. So they are really, really safe. We can say we're very proud about that. Anyway, so that is the first cool thing about essential oils. I have here peppermint, and if you were with me in the class now, I will say to you, just like take a drop of peppermint oil, just like open it, right? And then just like put one drop in your palm. Oops. Just like do it like that with your finger, right? And then just like place it on the top of your mouth for about 5 to 10 seconds. Wow, you could really feel some the energizing smell and the energizing benefits of like going straight away into your head. With a reminder of your essential oil, just like rub it and inhale it. Oh my gosh, isn't that amazing? Absolutely, wow. So the peppermint promotes the clear breathing. It really cools the body. It really also relieves tension. It has so many benefits, and it can be taken in the 3 different ways or experienced in the 3 different ways that I'm going to show to you very shortly. So that's the first cool thing about essential oils. The second thing is that they are effective, and I don't know if any of you here are basically just or part of the medical
Para cenar. Sacamos de comer. Ok, ábrelo.
or
Ábrelo y calienta.
doctors or nurses. But I just want to share with you something very simple. So please allow me to be explain it in that way. So imagine my fist is the cell. We all know that our cell is covered by a membrane, right? And this like membrane is like lipid. So that means it's oily, right? So the second cool thing about essential oils is that the essential oils can actually penetrate that membrane, go inside our cell, and there start, you know, like working as magic, as I want to call it. Okay, so let's say when we are or when we're not feeling very well, we go to the doctor and they might prescribe us either antibiotics if we have a viral infection, a bacteria, so that we can go home and just like rest. But if we have like a viral infection, it's just like pretty much like going back home and rest, because none of the more conventional over-the-counter meds are allowed to penetrate, or they don't have that property to penetrate inside the cell and start just like helping our cells to regenerate anyway. So that's the second cool thing about essential oils. And one really amazing essential oil is a blend that we have that is called On Guard. And On Guard is a blend of different oils, and this is like a powerhouse. It really promotes our immune system. It really promotes a healthy immune function. It really is fantastic to soothe our throat when we have it, when we have a small, well, when we're suffering from sore throat. And really, this On Guard essential oils is great for cleansing the home and for cleansing the hands. And I'm going to show you a little bit later on a small trick, a hack using this essential oil. Anyway, so the third cool thing about essential oils is that they are affordable. We might be thinking, right, they might be expensive, but medication is much more affordable. Well, if you look at into the long run here, in Spain, I'm talking to you from Spain, we do have a national health system that, yes, it really supports us with some of our medicine. But in other countries like the States, and I know in the UK, because I lived there for a long time, prescriptions can be very, very expensive at the same time. So in the long run, when we get those like meds over the counter, yes, we might be solving the initial issue that we have, but then after we have other side effects that we need to also treat, and therefore all of this, it makes it more complex, but at the same time as more expensive. So as I say, they are affordable because you get one of these essential oils, and the bottle has about 250 to 170 drops. And one drop, remember, is pretty much like having, of this like peppermint, is like having 28 cups of peppermint tea in one go. So you can see that you can really make it long, very last, or last long anyway. So that's why I say they are affordable. We can use them in so many different ways and for so many different issues or worries that we may have, that we can use them for so many things. Lavender is a really well-known oil, but I think it's not well known for all the benefits that really truly has. We'd all remember somehow our bed linen, or the bed linen in our grandmother's house smelling of like lavender, and pretty much that was it. But not many people know that lavender is a great antihistamine, is a great oil as well. It's fantastic to soothe your skin rashes or issues, or even though if you cut yourself, is absolutely amazing. And of course, it has calming properties for the mind, making us kind of like very relaxed. And if we diffuse it, or we use it when we go to sleep, it really promotes that very restful good night's sleep. So these are the three cool things about essential oils: safe, effective, and affordable. Okay. So now, how can we use these amazing oils? Well, there's another three ways. First of all is aromatic, and I just like to show you how to do it with the peppermint oil. We can really smell, and if you just like pinch here in the bridge of your nose, there is, well, your olfactory respiratory system or olfactory system really starts, and everything that it goes through there, it goes straight away into your limbic system. Just to give you a comparison, imagine when you go to the dentist or when you go into the theater for an operation, they really give you the sedatives to put you to sleep for that surgery. And all what they do is just like put you a mask and then just like give you some gas, and within 10 seconds, 20 seconds, boom, you're gone. So exactly the same happens when we inhale essential oils, either by rubbing it in our hands and inhale it directly, or by diffusing them in our diffuser. I've got mine, I don't know if you can see her there, somewhere there. And by using essential oils in this way, we're not only getting the benefits ourselves, but obviously the air in our house is really cleansed. It supports our respiratory system, and even pets and plants, the benefits from it too, right? Which is absolutely amazing. And one of the benefits of doing it in this way is because it's very quick, it's very, very quick, you can really lift your mood, really makes you well, be a little bit more alert in that sense. So that is the first way to use essential oils. The second way is like topically, right? And topically is also a very effective way, because we can apply the essential oils to the area that we are about to treat, right? It has very many benefits, because it's just like located and we're just like working on that area. Most of our oils are absolutely fine to use straight. Some of them are not, but we will always let you know which ones are and which ones they aren't, especially with children. With children, we have to be very, very careful, and we always have to dilute with fractionated coconut oil or with any other vegetable, carrot oil. Yeah, vegetable carrot oil. Okay, it could be almond, or it could be seed oil or argan oil, even olive oil if you have at home. So that is the second way to use essential oils. And the third way, and this is, for me, the ones that I discovered when I started using the doTERRA essential oils, because of its purity and its therapeutic grade certificate, they can be internally taken. So internally be taken, you can, some of them, as I said, be careful with like children, of course, and some other oils that we classify them as hot, so they always have to be diluted. But as a generic, you will see actually which ones are the essential oils that you can take internally, because they will have this I next to them anyway. So you can take them straight. I take Copaiba and Frankenstein directly under my tongue, and that way the oils they go pretty much straight away into my bloodstream. Also, you can dilute it in water, so you can place 1 drop in your morning water, or throughout the day. You can also add it to your teas and any other hot beverage if you wish anyway. Or you can also make your own veggie cups. So basically you take an empty cup, a veggie cup, and you fill it with your oils, fill it with olive oil, and then you just like take it. So those ones are the 3 ways to use essential oils. I don't know if you will have any questions so far. Please put them on the chat, or just like drop them on the comments on the Facebook comment box below, and we will get back to you. So as I was saying, when we're using essential oils with children, we have to be very, very careful. Of course, always make sure that you are giving essential oils to your children, and they're supervised by an adult. Follow the guidelines that I'm going to share with you, always in the small doses. Avoid open areas like the eyes, the nose, the ears, and so on. So that's a rule of like thumb, especially with children. If for whatever reason a small part, so a small portion of essential oil goes into your child's eyes or your eyes, please don't try to remove it with water. Essential oils and water, they don't really go together, as we know. So just like cleanse it with coconut fractionated oil if you have, or any other oil that you might have at home. Okay, never mix it with water, otherwise it will make them eyes even more itchier, or whatever the effect is having the oil on the child's anyway. So if you're going to apply the essential oils directly into your kids' skin, also just like be very careful, because they can be sensitive. That's why we always advise to dilute and to follow the guidance on how many drops per fraction of coconut oil or any other carrier oil. to make sure that we are avoiding those skin rashes anyway. Of course, as well, there's certain oils that they will react in sun exposure. So especially the citruses, they will have a chemical reaction because of this natural chemical compound, right? So we have to be very careful. And of course, we have to be mindful where we store our oils, never leave them exposed to the sun or very close to the heat, or and so on. Okay, the products and the essential oils that I'm going to share with you here, they're only just like a guidance. Of course, always consult with a healthcare professional, but this way you can be absolutely sure. Anyway, so this is in terms of like health and safety. We could call it like that. And here I'll just like outline what are the dosages for roll-ons. The roll-ons are these like 10 millimeter bottles that you can do your own roll-ons to apply in the areas that you want to apply. Those ones are normally 10 milliliters. So depending on what age your kid is, you will add this amount of drops of essential oils, and then the rest you will fill it up with fractional coconut oil. Okay, so depending on the age, the dosage really varies. Okay, and then as an overall, what are our concerns? What are our top concerns in getting back ready to go back to school? Well, we have plenty of them, I'm sure. We are concerned about their health. Have they fallen behind, or are they going to fall behind? Are they in the right mind, in the right place to go back to school? How are they going to keep like focus? Are they going to experience anxiety with the new perhaps rules and regulations that they're going to be in place? Is this going to trigger like sickness amongst our children, and so and so, right? So many concerns that we normally have, but I think especially this year. So I just want to reassure that oils do not prevent, treat, or cure disease, but I want you to reflect and think yourself and ask yourself, what really prevents disease, and what or who treats disease, right? And what cures disease? The answers could be many of them, but I think it's important just to focus on one and only, and is our strong immune system will really prevent us from all that we have talked about before. And how do we ensure, or how do we work towards having that strong immune system, right? Well, in here are 6 parts which I believe are super important. First of all, our nutrition, what we are feeding our body. Of course, exercise and being outside, outdoors, getting the sunshine, or for that matter, the rain. Today is raining, which is beautiful as well. A good night's sleep. You know that our body really restores and regenerates on those sleeping times. So it's super important that we have a very good sleep, right? Mental health is also a crucial part. If we are feeling good, if we have positive thoughts, if we are feeling uplifted, certainly everything else around us will feel in that way. Another one important is reducing the toxic load. I truly believe that we are surrounded by so many toxics in our lives, at home, in everyday life, and even though outside. And sometimes we think that inside the house we are safe, but if you really start thinking about it, you will really realize that we're exposed to so many toxins in the house. And last but not least, very, very important, essential oils. They can really help us to achieve a strong immune system. So I'm going to talk you through a few oils that they will really help you to do that, to support you with your immune system. First of all, we have On Guard. I have talked about that blend. It has clove, it has wild orange, and it's super is antibacterial, so it can help us to create that, or to create a more a stronger immune system. For kids, we have a blend that is called a Stronger. And a Stronger is a protective blend, as you can see in there. And a Stronger really promotes healthy looking skin. Remember, our skin is the biggest organ that we have, and the one that is exposed to everything, the first one, really. So if we also take care of our skin, right, certainly we will be taking care of our internal organs, right? Stronger also promotes feelings of like wellness and vitality, which I think, you know, for our children, especially when they're going to be going back to see so many of their friends, it will be very important. Breathe is a respiratory blend, and it really helps out clearing your ear pathways and supporting your respiratory system. Lemon is, for me, is like a dark horse, if I can call it like that. It's an alkaline, but also it can be helped for cleaning around the house. It can really, if we take it in a glass of water, it will really help us to prepare our digestive system to be ready for intaking the food through the day. And DDR Prime is a cellular complex, and also is called a renewal blend. So it's a blend that it will start working at a cellular level. So that's what will really is important, because if we have a very strong and healthy immune system, then we can really be prepared, or better prepared anyway, to fight whatever comes our way, to be at least, you know, ready for that. I want to share with you some like tips, and this is like great for kids. I call this like the bomb, and I call it the bomb because all of these oils mixed together, they're absolutely that. They are a bomb. A bomb. We call it the bomb anti everything. Is with antibacterial, anti everything basically. And all of these oils mixed together, they have different properties, but certainly they will really create that shield, or provide our children with that kind of like shield to be ready to fight pretty much everything. You can apply these roll-on. You just like mix 5 drops of each, or just like follow the guidance, depending on what the age of your kids are. Please always follow the guidance. 5 drops of like each, or as I said, depending. Mix it with fractional coconut oil, and you can apply on the back, on the spine, right, and in the sole of their feet. For us adults, there's another way that we can benefit from these oils, and is mixing 2 or 3 drops of these oils with a spoon of honey, and take it every 4 hours or after meals. This way, it will really prepare us, especially when the cold winter months, you know, arrive. Also, sharing with you, if your kids, they might have high temperature, this is another combo that works really well. Mixing a lavender, peppermint, and lemon, do it in a roll-on, a fractional coconut oil, always following the guidance according to what age your kids are. And then just apply them on the chest, on the back, and on the bottom of their feet. Also, oregano is a well-known oil to reduce high temperature, but this is a hot oil, so always has to be used diluted. Always, absolutely always. And this one, it works wonders if you just like put it or rub it on the sole of their feet. It really helps that. Okay. Then I've got another little tip for you, and is if your children are a little bit caught up with like breathing, a great blend to create and to clear the air, whether it's in the living room or in their room, is to diffuse Melaleuca. Melaleuca has great properties as well, peppermint and lemon. And if you choose to apply or use this like topically, you can apply onto the chest and on the bottom of the feet. Okay, so moving forward is we talked about quality sleep. As I said, it's very important to have a good quality restful night, and these oils they really promote that. Calmer is for the kids. This is a roll-on that is already made. It comes just like that, and as it says, it really promotes that soothing and calming effect. For kids, you can apply it at the back of the neck, in the wrist as well, and in the sole of the feet. And then also you can mix in the diffuser Balance, Copaiba, or even though Serenity. Balance and Serenity are two blends. Balance is like a grounding one, is one of my favorites, I have to say. I use it pretty much every day, and I'll either put it in my diffuser because it really grounds me, really calms me down. It helps me anchor it myself, or apply it in the sole of my feet. And Serenity is a blend of oils. It's like it has lavender, and it really promotes that very tranquil atmosphere. And you can apply it as well to your children's like wrist, as I said, and on the back of the head, and the back, and along the spine, basically. I'm sharing with you another Sweet Dreams combo. If you put it in the diffuser, you can use frankincense, lavender, and brief. But you can also apply topically to the bottom of their feet and the spine and on their back. We know children are God, and they just like run around, and that's, you know, what they really the focus should be. They should be just like children, being outside in the playground and enjoying in their company with their children, with the other friends, right? And when they go to school, certainly at that playground time, and in PE, of course, as well, they will do lots of exercise. So this blend, the Rescue Blend for kids, is fantastic. It's a soothing blend. It is great when you apply it onto the aching little muscles of the kiddie ones when they come from school, or if they've been doing any exercise or extra activities. Children nowadays, they go to tennis classes, they go to football, they go to dance lessons, they go to ballet, and so and so. So when they come back home, they might feel a little bit tired and a little bit achy. So Rescue is a great blend. For us adults, Deep Blue is amazing, whether it's in the wrap version of it or the oil. Absolutely fantastic. It really helps to soothe the muscles, and even though to soothe any of the aches and pains of the joints, which is really great. I wanted to share with you this hack. We know as well with children, they might just like bump into each other or bump into things, and sometimes they might have like bruises or cuts or rashes, and mixing Melaleuca, lavender and frankincense, 1 drop of each, applying it directly into that area, it really reduces to help reduce the inflammation, but as well the color, and sometimes bruises, they go through different stages, different color stages, right? So that means that the healing, so it really supports on that process, which is like very, very effective. Mental health. Mental health it was one of our concerns. Our kids have been, well, they haven't been back to school since probably March, right, in its full capacity. Depending on where you are, children stop going to school, as I said, in March, April, and all of that really has affected them in one way or the other, in many ways anyway, but also in their mental health. And for us, we want to keep our children really happy, motivated, uplifted. And for kids, we have these 2 blends, Steady and Brave. Steady is a grounding blend, so when we are so much in our head, or the kids are so much in the head, it will really help them to be, as I said, more grounded. It promotes feelings of like calmness, and it gives them that kind of like sense of like balance. Brave, it really is a fantastic blend. Is a courage blend, as we call it, and it really supports positivity. It's energizing and invigorating, and promotes feeling of like confidence and courage, especially since for a long time they haven't been directly socializing with children quite close, to each other, right? And for us, more adults, for children as well, but those ones you can diffuse them. You put them in your diffuser anyway. Balance again is a grounding blend. Adaptive, Copaiba. Copaiba is from a tree in South America, and is very grounding. Any trees, because of the roots, is like very rooting. Adaptive is a blend that it really promotes, once again, those like feelings of like calmness, but at the same time it's uplifting, which is like absolutely like beautiful. And Wild Orange, because it's a citrus, right? And most of the citruses that really gives you that uplift in your mood is fantastic to pick us up. Even though during the day or in the afternoon when we're feeling a little bit more sluggish, right? So here I wanted to share with you a mix for those like tantrums, or when we feel that our children are getting a little bit anxious in one way, and they're starting to, well, sometimes we might think they are very demanding, but I'm sure they have the reasons why anyway. But if you mix 8 drops of like lavender with that frankincense and put it in a roll-on, and then apply it to the bottom of the feet and the back or the spine, it really will help them to calm down and really start having or promoting that those feelings, or more like a tranquil and soothing, and then just like not getting very agitated. Anyway, focus is one of our concerns as well. Yeah, I think especially going back to school, I know that you parents have been doing a great job in keeping your kids focused and really active and engaged with the homework that they've been receiving. but at some point, like not being able to be surrounded by other children as well, right? Sometimes it provokes that you lose your focus, you lose your aim and what your target is in that sense. So for us, it's absolutely fantastic in tune, and that happens to us as well. For the kids, Thinker is a great blend. It's a focused blend, and it really promotes like learning and supports, you know, creativity. It has a citrusy smell, so it's absolutely gorgeous. Timer is in there. We put it there because it's a digestive blend, and the digestive blend, it helps that with the digestive system anyway, with any problems that we have with indigestion. But oops, let me just go back. But at the same time, if we feel a little bit unwell, or we have like an upset stomach, the focus is not really there. So it's great to help us refocusing. And then two of my favorites, we experienced peppermint and how energizing it is anyway, and wild orange. That's why I am suggesting this like combo called On Target. Add drops of like peppermint and wild orange in a roll-on to apply once again in the feet, at the back of the neck of your kids, and even though on the wrist. It will really help them to be more alert and more focused. Peppermint will really keep them energized, and wild orange as well. And also, I put basil and peppermint and cedarwood because peppermint, yes, is energizing and uplifting. Cedarwood is more grounding, so it will really help them to be present in the here and in the now, so they can really focus on the task on hand. So it's a beautiful smell to put in the diffuser anyway. And we're getting to the end somehow. We talked about reducing toxic load at home. And we know that we use so many products, from laundry products, in the bathroom, from your shampoo, your conditioner, your clothes wash, your fabric softener, you name it. Absolutely, we're surrounded. So with this line, with the doTERRA On Guard line, which we said is the antibacterial, antiseptic, really you can start cleaning in a more natural way. You can just use a white vinegar, baking soda, lemon, yes, and adding a little bit of like concentrated from doTERRA On Guard, and you pretty much can clean everything in the house, from worktops in the kitchen, from furniture in the living room, from even like the bathroom, absolutely everything and anything. And on top of that, On Guard, the essential oil On Guard, you can also diffuse it in the diffuser. So you only just not applying those beautiful essential oils in your surfaces, but also you're cleansing and your environment, so you're breathing it as well. Here is a quick tip to do your own hand gel. So if you have aloe vera gel, it has to be organic. I have to say that, and pure. Just like put it in a mixer like this, right? Add 5 to 10 drops of On Guard oil, and then just like top it up with distilled water, and then you have your own hand gel, and your kiddies can take that and then put it in their backpack. So once again, you're reducing the toxic load in them as well by using them, because you're applying something pure and natural in their hands straight away, right? Then, yes, for us adults, it will be a great time to detox. We're going to talk about more in detail about detoxing We're going to do a class specific about detoxing in September, moving forward, going into the new season. But of course, we all have heard about Epsom salts in the bath, and then great oils to use are lavender for that soothing and relaxing feel. Frankincense, because is an oil that it will penetrate through your skin and it will start working at a cellular level. And copaiba, because it's like very, very grounding, so it will make you anchor. Anyway, and then we talked about nutrition, and nutrition is super important. Of course, it's all about getting our 5 portions of like veggies and fruits. We know sometimes, you know, with children that could be a little bit challenging. Well, not even children, I'm sure some adults, you know, as well. So it's important to really supplement their nutrition. And how can we do that? Well, for kids, it all comes in one tub. This like main tub in here. They're chewable tablets, and basically they're called A to Z because they have all the supplements. Sorry, I just got a moment. All the supplements that kids needs to function on every day in those like doses, from vitamins to minerals. You absolutely name it. IQ Mega is like omega-3, and we omega-3 is very important for different functions in our system, of course, for the liver, but at the same time to have a sharp and clear mind, right? So those two are for kids. For adults, we have what we call the Long Life Vitality Pack, which I'm sure, well, I don't know if some of you are aware of that, but anyway, I call it the foundation for every single adult, right? Because our a strong immune system also starts from within. If we have a very strong gut, right, and a very strong and healthy digestive system, our food will break it down even more effectively, and we will be able to get more nutrients into our bloodstream and into our cells. And these supplements is exactly what they do. Is like omega-3, 6, and 9. Then we have different minerals and vitamins that we need for everyday functioning. In the States, they have Terra Greens, and this is, you know, a supplement that you can do your smoothies with, and then you can take it as an adult and really just like supplement those like healthy diets. And then we have another supplement which are the probiotics. It comes in powder for children and in tablets or capsules for adults. We know like probiotics are super important for our healthy gut. There are, if I'm correct, yes, we need, you know, certainly those to help us digest and absorb all our nutrients in a more effective way. So here I'm sharing just like a yummy recipes that you can do with your kids. You can do a wild tropical smoothie with wild orange oil, so it's super easy, super refreshing. But you can mix it. You can do any kind of smoothies. If you do your fruit smoothies in the morning, like these days, I'm putting watermelon just in the blender, and then I'm adding orange, wild orange. I love the combo. I don't know why. I just like thought to do it, but it's like absolutely delicious. Other day I did fruits from the forest, and it was like so nice with lavender. It was different. So you can use and you can add so many different ones. I'm just giving you here that tip. And then I just like want to briefly talk to you. Yes, in many countries the mask is compulsory. Children probably they might have to wear it, which if we think about it, our kids will be wearing it for 4 or 5 hours a day, which that can cause them a little bit of anxiety. We think about that they're going to be breathing the air that they are exhaling, and so. But it is something that we will have, to deal with in that sense. So I have put together what I call mask sprays, and these masks or this spray, sorry, just like put 5 drops of each oil, depending on what you want to do. Okay, so if you want to do this combo, so it will be 5 and 5. Put it in a glass bottle like the one that I have here, okay, with distilled water, or you can just add Breathe, or you can add Adaptive or Citrus Bliss, or any other citrus if you want to. Wild orange will be quite good anyway. Or for those like brave enough, they can do On Guard. On Guard, it's a stronger smell, so maybe for children I might not recommend it, but for adults it will be absolutely fine. And then you can mix wild orange and grapefruit, and all what you do is just like spray the mask from afar, so children can breathe in the beautiful smell, but at the same time they will get benefits from the oils. And then it's all about having healthy lunches. I'm sure all parents want the children to be healthy and eat healthy. So it's all about eating fruits and veggies, like drinking water and water only, no fizzy drinks, right? And really having organic foods as much as we can. I know that sometimes it's not possible. Anyway, so before I talk to you about individually the kits blends, and these ones are all together. These come on a kit on its own, and it's beautiful because they have different cups. They have hooks that keeps, they can put it on the backpack, a school backpack, and they come as well with a little booklet that kids can read. They know exactly what to use it for, and it's beautifully packaged. So that is in terms of like products and what we can use about oils. But obviously I promised, or one of my goals for today, it was share with you how you can get the oils home, right? So briefly, I'm just going to talk about, there will be 3 types of people that have been with me in this class today. Of course, there will be some of you who want to live a wellness lifestyle, and you will get the oils for yourself, which is absolutely perfect. We all started from that. Then there will be people in the class or watching me later on that will say, right, okay, I really love everything that Marta's been saying, it's so interesting, but I really want to share it with my neighbor. I want to share it with my friend. I want to share it with my sister that she has kids too. Right, well, that's amazing, because you can do that and get paid for that. Just to start getting a little bit of your money back and get products for free. And then there will be people like myself that I'm sharing the oils with other people and teaching on how to use them. Basically because, yes, we want to have a wellness lifestyle, but at the same time, we want to make an impact on other people and then have the possibility to earn an income. And that's pretty much, what I'm doing. So the 3 ways to get oils to your home, right? The first one is retail, but none of us, we're going to do it. So none of us that we're watching here will do it in this way because it's like very expensive. So the way to get oils home is like wholesale. And what I mean by this is like by opening an account. And by opening an account, you will get the best products for the best prices. It's like having like a Costco card. You just might open the account and you can start benefit from those great products and great prices, which the price is like 25% below retail, which is a great way to, it's a perfect way to start anyway. And then there's another way that is even better. And that means that, yes, you open your account, but at the same time, then you enroll in a loyalty rewards program. And the enrolling on this program, it will give you even more benefits. It will give you the possibility to have points back, and then at the same time to start earning an income. That's what you really want to do. And this is the way that I purchase my oils, because it's the most effective, and it is the most effective way, right? So I'm just going to talk you through. In order to enroll, you can enroll with a kit, and these are the kits that we have, and pretty much what I talked about in the whole class. So this is the kit collections. As you can see here, it comes with a beautiful pouch, so you can keep the oils there. You have all the blends, and you have the flashcards corresponding to each of the blends, and these are ready to go for kids. We can use them as well as adults, but these for kids are absolutely amazing, right? And then we have the Healthy Essentials Kit. This is what we call pretty much your medicine, natural medicine cabinet, and it has 10 amazing oils. This one is the essential kit for the States. For the UK, Adaptive, Copaiba, and Balance, they are with other, it comes with other oils, but all of them are just essential. The 10 essential oils that every single household needs to have in their house to start living a healthy lifestyle. And that's all, pretty much. I just want to say thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I don't want to take too much time of your time, but just allow me 5 to 10 more minutes, because I want to share with you the joy of sharing oils and the reasons why I do this. Probably you might be thinking, why is she doing this, right? Well, the reasons are very simple. Why doTERRA and why now? Well, doTERRA is is the largest essential oil company in the world. Their oils are the most tested, the more trusted oils in the market. Nowadays, they have been used by doctors and hospitals worldwide, in the States. And even though doTERRA in the headquarters, they have a hospital where essential oils are used every single day. One of the reasons as well why doTERRA and why now is just because they are very ethical, and they sustainably source their products. They have beautiful products with like charities like Healing Hands and Co-Impacting Project, where they really take care of the people, all the people along the process, from the farmers to the people who are distilling the oils until we get the bottle at home. So it's absolutely amazing, truly amazing. The market is open in like 120 countries, or you can see it's a worldwide company. For those of you who decide to start a journey in sharing the oils, the compensation is absolutely fantastic. The retention percentage is also amazing. It's more than 65%, which is pretty awesome. So the customer loyalty is probably one of the highest ones that I have seen in many years. This company was formed in 2007 by a group of professionals that they knew each other. They have worked in the industry before, and they just like decided to offer an amazing product following fantastic values that they are very present in every single moment or every single day life of the doTERRA life. Is privately owned, so that means that they have a great leadership team, and as I said, is because they're privately owned, they won't go out into the stock market and so on. So I don't know, you might be thinking, but why would this be for me, or could this be for me, or how do I make money? How much time do I need to invest when I take the route to start sharing the oils, and what are the next steps? Well, it's super easy. This is what we do, and this is what I do. The most important or the beautiful thing is that we actually try every single product. We experience the oils, then we sample, we share it with other people, and then we teach. And it's exactly what I'm doing here, just like sharing with you and teaching you how to use these oils and what for. Then we just like enroll, I will do with those ones who are watching this, that they want to get those oils, and then we will offer you support, or support along the way from when you start and along the way, by acquiring the knowledge, providing with these classes, other classes. It's super exciting anyway. And of course, another reason is, well, this is their potential income, depending on what your goal is when you decide to start sharing the oils with other people. It is about what you want to achieve. Do you want to get your products paid for? So you will start sharing with your friends and family. Absolutely, you can earn up to $350, more or less. If you want to start supplementing your income, which is like doable and very doable, right? You can start earning from $2,000 up to $9,000. Of course, this is all depending on the time and effort and commitment that you put into it, like everything else, right? And then if you really wish to replace and multiply your income, right, then you can earn from $16,000 a month onwards, and it's all depending on what you want to do. As I said, if you want only your oils to be paid for, right, then you have to put between 3 and 5 hours a week. If you want to supplement your income, I would say between 5 and 15. And then if you want to take this to another level, you will require to put at least into between 15 and 30 hours per week. And that's pretty much it. So could this for you? Well, I will ask myself, if I were in your position, I did ask these questions to myself anyway. And I asked them, are you passionate about oils and a healthier lifestyle? Yes. Do you love people? Yes, I do, right? And then can you follow a system and get things done? This is very important. It's very simple, but it's all about following the system and putting the time and an effort. And of course, that could be for you. So you might be thinking as well, what can you do for me? Or yeah, what are you going to do for me? Right, so from the moment we offer you a welcome pack, we offer you a personal consultation so we can take you through the next steps. We have private group in Facebook, which this will be posted later on anyway. Then we have a great community giveaways. We do ongoing education classes, and of course ongoing support. And this is, our commitment to you. So after all of this, you're probably thinking, what are the next steps? Okay, the next step, if you don't have an account with doTERRA, is that get an account and then set up your loyalty reward program so you can benefit even more from really amazing prices on the products, but from other benefits, right? If you have an account, it will be a matter of like upgrading or just like having a conversation with the person who enrolled you and then talk you through what are the products that you might need next, following what we have learned in this class, right? And most importantly is reach out for help. Yeah, contact me, let me know. We have loads of like training and resources that we can share with you. And then most importantly is start sharing the oils with your friends, with your family, so you can get those oils for free. And then once you start using those oils and getting those products for free, it's just about sharing and then building your business when you decide, to do that, if you decide to do that. Anyway, so that's all. As I said, thank you very much for your time. I know I've gone over a little bit, but I truly appreciate it anyway. And before I finish, I just want to read this quote. And it is, the only thing keeping you from what you want is your story about why you can have it. And I just leave you to reflect with that said. And pretty much that's it. So thank you for sharing with me this over 1 hour. Apologies for that, but I honor your time, so I'm super grateful. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I will see you very soon. Any questions?
Well, it was an amazing class, Marta. Fantastic.
Thank you.
I think it was phenomenal, and because you touch all the areas where parents are really worried, and I think it's a phenomenal class. So my congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you. So for those who are watching the replay, just reach out to myself and Carla. Absolutely, we're here to support you, to help you, and to guide you, right? So having said that, I would like to say thank you once again, and have a beautiful evening, morning, night, whatever it is when you're watching these recordings. So thank you for being with me today. Thank you. I truly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.